and I just started my stream and it's not appearing again, so I'm having to redo it. I wish I knew.
But it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a
maybe one day.
And the Horned Frogs will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will have the opening possession of the game. We expect this guy to get a lot of work. It's Garrett Oakley. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays.
Me? Nope. Hang on.
They go to the counter. Spins away from the defense.
Wow.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited.
Intercepted in the first drive.
Go. Oh.
That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
Good stat. Get a pick on the second play of the game.
The Horned Frogs offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Drops back. It's Craig. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, TCU.
Catching around there.
And then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Drops back on first down. Lets it fly.
Got another one.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
And the offense out of the field going back to work. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Quickly to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball
Headed to the end zone.
Ooh.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Tells the play fake, lost the throw on first down.
Get it?
Defense.
Oh my goodness, this is crazy.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high?
He caught it.
No.
And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
All right, well, they've been trying to run the football to get it in here. You're right on the doorstep. I like maybe setting up a jumbo formation, maybe going play action, see if you can sneak a guy out in the flat for the score.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Craig. He wants it all. Touchdown, TCU! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. And you got to communicate.
Turning it on. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Kansas State pushing the pace.
Well, this guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw
some
throw
low
in the previous play. Now he
throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. On the sideline, Williams with the grab. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Johnson looking to throw. Extending the play. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
Nice one.
Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Hits inside. It's Jackson. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that.
And he's in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And sometimes these games can snowball. You get down 21, next thing you know, you look up, it might be 35. Nice answer, put a drive together. Now the defense has got to get you a stop. Then you try to put another drive together. One possession at a time, try to climb back in this football game.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up the few.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is third and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult third and long situation.
Under pressure.
No.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time.
Oh, I didn't get him out of bounds.
Searching for space. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
See y'all.
Johnson wants to throw it. Left side, it's Jackson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Second down, gonna throw it. Right side, it's White. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Finding space. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
USC got beat by SCPU this week.
They'll boot it away for the first time tonight.
That'll be a new number one next
for
week.
the first time today, and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that
Very,
return.
very true.
TCU has it back in the Horned
Up for
Frogs
grabs.
on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
Are you still run heavy?
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
How many playbooks do you run through, or do you just have one that you like?
Out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Nowhere close on that one as he got
I've got a couple that I rotate through as well.
And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion.
Oh my God, I'm not punting again. I punted twice, last drive, I'm not punting again.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football.
I'll turn it over before I punt.
They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Because I can literally put this game away if I can just get a
Down,
drive.
there will be questions to be answered. Snaps it, and he has to have it.
There we go.
This time on target.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense.
I need an offensive line.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. That is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Snapped on 4th down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Mark him down right there, but he's got plenty for the first down and to keep this drive moving. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Craig. Hauls it in. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
Wants to go up top on second down.
Predetermined throws. I guess what the defender was going to do, and I ended up throwing it to his chest. Holy crap.
Job of playing the run, but you could see sitting back in cover 2, understanding I got to get my zone, get my eyes on the QB, break on the football. Nice play by that linebacker. Nice pick.
He kept those legs moving.
That's the danger when you anticipate when you're wrong. It is early.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Out wide right, it's Oakley. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yep.
Unloads to the wideout.
No.
Way off target there. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
Please block.
Making his first move. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
To the air, it's Craig. Here comes the heat.
Why do I panic?
Great work there by this defense. The
There's no
Wildcats
need
use
to
the
panic.
first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They're all over it.
What kind of pass? That was a blue pass. It was on target. How was that so inaccurate?
On 3rd down. The Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Down there and make a
He
tackle.
gets a block. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, pressure's coming. He's got the tight end. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Firing deep.
Whose man is that?
Inside the 20. Touchdown, Kansas State.
We're in cover 4, for goodness sake. How does someone get behind us?
Right to the house.
That is exactly what this offense needed.
Bro, I was up 21-0 in a heartbeat in this game because I forced 3 turnovers on the first 3 drives, and I hadn't done anything since. It's 21-14.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really
3-6 Kansas State.
Unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Holy crap!
Inside 30
Like,
seconds to play in
I
the
think it was
half.
21-0 with
Aggressive they
4
are
minutes
this
left in the first quarter. Like, it was that quick.
Quick give. It's Payne. Crosses the 30. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
I don't know what's
And
going
that's
on
the
right
way
now.
to give a little start to the drive.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Craig. Look out! Just gets rid of
I am
to avoid the
conservative
sack.
catching.
Yeah, I don't know if the
Hang
quarterback
on
got
to it.
confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Oh, I
Rush
guess we're
right in
taking
his
off.
face. Trying to make magic with his feet. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Holds it in. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. From the gun, it's Payne. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team.
Okay, field goal before half, so 24-14. A little bit better.
They'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football.
I was worried that's what it was.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11.
Yeah, so USC got beat by 5-5 Indiana, which helped my strength schedule a little bit.
Trojans. And it's the Hoosiers coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. The result today gets them back to 500.
Duke upset number 9 Miami. Oklahoma beat number 8 Ole Miss, and LSU beat number 12 Texas.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some short.
All those teams that I just mentioned are also unranked. So
Kansas State will kick it off
nutty week.
in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get
We
it.
will take that. Kick off that.
We just went to half and we drew up all these adjustments, things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on
Kansas
the board
State's got a
here.
really
There's
good running
obviously
back.
a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the
Slippery.
hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Dude,
And
wow,
he's
what a pull.
swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
He was on the team for a short amount of time.
Johnson looking to throw. Right side, it's
I
open.
don't know if I'd
Turns it on in midfield.
go there.
A
Maybe,
huge
maybe.
play, and they get it all
I'll
the
consider
way
it.
to the 45-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the
Unfortunately,
tight end.
that
Really nice
that and
route.
playoff,
Great job
just-
looking
you
that
lost me a little
football
bit
in.
there.
You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Kansas State pushing the pace.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because
Going for it all.
Oh,
And this one's gonna be
pick
incomplete.
it
He
off.
was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Second and long here. Hand off from the shotgun.
Ooh,
He's got some space.
got me on that.
And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fields. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
How does he not get tackled?
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Wildcats trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Nice.
Just smothered on the play. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Finds his
Thank goodness I got the start that I did, because they are hanging around.
That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Ruiz. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good and smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. The run inside. It's Payne. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. It's Craig. Rushes on.
Oh, he fell down.
He'll get rid of it. A strike downfield. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Payne. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in...
Makes the catch at the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Into the end zone.
Good catch.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Right on the money. Makes the grab in the end zone.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
He'll bring it out. It's Lockett.
Kansas State's got a kick returner on the team with the last name of Lockett. Ring any bells?
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, just...
There we go.
The Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
How about the big fella right in the middle of this 3-4 defense getting the pass rush? He just anchors down and just pushes the interior of this offensive line right back into the lap of the quarterback.
Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Kansas State will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Here on the Horned Frogs sideline, guys, players are
I
really
didn't
starting
feel
to
better.
build this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating. Keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with the big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Long way to go on second down. Looking for a man. It's Craig. Fires to the big fella. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. These receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Catch in the middle, it's Dwyer. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. With this game in hand, let's take a look at the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country. And at this point in the season, these guys have done exactly what they wanted to do and strengthen their position. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. We'll send the tight end in motion. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They just keep firing. Just gets rid of that one.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
You got it.
This drive was
we're not even doing time base.
A couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Throws to the tight end.
Okay, try to make up for it.
TCU, and the beatdown has ensued. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. Johnson wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's White.
Wrap up.
Crosses the 45. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Fresh set of downs going up top. Going to take a shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Made the grab in the end zone.
Oh, my gosh.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
That's quite a layered throw.
Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The deficit is huge, this one is all, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the 4th quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game, it looks like.
Follows his blocks. It's Payne. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. And
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll run him again. Across the 25.
Right, stand
Give him
down,
88
too.
yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Wants to throw one first.
Step up.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
I like the defense there and their mentality. After getting gashed on the ground, they just turn the page and they generate the pass rush the very next play.
Looking to throw, it's Craig. Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down and run. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain.
Well, I think you're seeing a lot of resiliency from this quarterback these last couple of plays. Got sacked on first down. It's second in California. And that last scramble, I know it didn't get the first, but it at least makes this third down a whole lot more manageable now.
Intercepted for the 11th time. He's knocked down, but
Two
what a play
receivers
to come
ran
up with
into
the
each other,
interception.
and instead of being where he's supposed to be,
In this game, the ball has just
he's a
gotten
step
away from
behind,
him a little bit. A couple of
resulting
times,
in a
just
pick.
hasn't been able to put it where he wants to, and as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
Trying to move them on the counter. And he's able
That
to
dude's
shed
annoying.
one
He does not
tackle,
go
gets a
down.
pretty good pickup. Kansas State quick to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Second down, gonna throw it. Gonna throw it over the top of the D. He's got it
Dude,
over.
my coverage is
They're able
awful.
to ride him down, but not before he has flipped the field with a huge pickup on the play, and now they are set up coming out of the 2-minute timeout. Drops back on first down. Unleashes one. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's
Like I
Jackson.
said, annoying.
It's always
Can't
interesting
go
how people
back.
handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be
caught
positive
that.
for this offense.
Defense is there to make
break.
the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Johnson looking to throw. Great
Three of
job
you guys,
to
you can't
separate the
play.
ball from the receiver there. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Really annoying.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard.
The extra point is blocked. He's got it, and he can go with it. He takes it all the way back for the
I'll take
2.
that.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads. They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get
Guys,
their hand up, get a
ooh.
paw on it, pick it up, and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain some momentum for this defense.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. Inside 2 minutes to play. Defense still has a couple of timeouts, but one first down will probably salt this game away. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this
Block.
There's a crease. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. He now has 110 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. The Horned Frogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Fresh center downs going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Dwyer. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Wildcats call their third and final timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Horned Frog. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. It hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. This has been a really disappointing performance,
You're
David.
kidding.
No
I've
question
had it
about
all.
that, but they
Oh
can find some
my
positive.
gosh.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse,
That
coaches are pointing
explains
out, look at this,
so
this was
much.
open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Touchdown, TCU! This defense
Explains
making a
everything.
big play and putting it in the end zone. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Gosh, no
And
wonder
it'll be a
everybody was
touchback.
open
Ball will
downfield.
come out to the 25-yard line.
Now I think we can win our
The drive
defense.
starts from their own 25-yard line. The DBs will back off a bit. Johnson wants to throw it. Williams on the screen. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Under pressure. No choice
Give me the
but
ball
to get
back.
rid of it, and it'll be 4th down.
And this is just one of those.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over.
We're going to go slow again.
Football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for room, it's Payne. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to beat the D deep. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They got him, and down he goes. What a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop.